Extra, and you're tuning in to So Extra Radio. I have my amazing panel with me today. We have Ricardo, and of course, none other than Jaleesa. Hi. I'm gonna say you want to speak. So today we're just gonna jump right into it. So I was doing a poll on Instagram last week about, can men and women handle being, in friends with benefits situations. So we're gonna talk amongst ourselves and, just kind of talk it out. So what is our first question?
Do you think that friends with benefits is a good idea? Why or why not?
I think so. I mean, and both parties can agree that this is all it's going to be. There's no expectations. There's no feelings. I think that it's a good idea.
Yeah, I agree. Because, then it can be a bad thing too, but I'll get into that later. But I feel like it just all depends because everybody can't handle that situation.
Yeah. You have to know what you're built for and what you're not.
Exactly.
I'm on the fence with it. It's pros and cons to it. I do agree with it as long as everybody know what's going on at the beginning of the stage before you jump head in. Mm-hmm. If you both agree to it, then I don't see nothing wrong with it. But it got to be a mutual understanding.
You got to set the rules in the
beginning.
beginning.
Oh yeah.
We not going on no dates.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't text me good morning. Don't text me good morning. Good morning. Boo. Don't pop up like none of that. It's strictly friends with benefits, sex, strictly bedroom, nothing else outside of that. Anything like.
And you gotta control your emotions and your feelings.
Ooh, that's another thing.
That's the biggest thing to me.
Yes.
Like basically, like if you see me out, I don't want no issues with someone that I might be trying to build with that I don't want to have sex with yet.
Exactly.
I done been in a situation to where.
Why do y'all do that though? I'm just.
I do it. Really,
I'm sorry. I just wanted to.
I look at a person like I don't want to ruin something with sex. I can be feeling somebody honestly, but her sex might be trash. I don't want to find out yet. So I'm gonna have, that's just me. I done made women wait like 2-3 months. I'm like, damn, she dope as hell, but her sex might be trash. And I know if I hit it and it's trash, I'm never gonna speak to her again. She could be the dopest woman in the world, and I could be looking to build with her. So
what if you get it, build that chemistry, and the sex is trash? You done?
I'm probably done.
Really? Even if y'all got
it all depends. It all depends on how I bonded with her throughout those 2-3 months. But honestly, I probably sex is a deal breaker.
Steve Harvey book was doing the opposite.
Yeah, that's basically the nutshell for real. But sex is a deal breaker, and a lot of people don't know how important sex is. Like this is who you about to spend the rest of your life with. I'm not about to have bad sex for 30 more years. Like no, like that's a big deal to me. Like you know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. A lot of people don't think sex is. It is.
I started realizing my red flags and taking them at the first sign.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it, period.
And when you're in a situation like that, you have to consider sex.
That is true. Okay.
There's pros and cons to it, though.
Okay, what's the next question?
Can both parties' feelings stay mutual? No strings attached? Why or why not?
I don't think some men can. Honestly.
I don't think women can. Women is more emotionally attached than men.
Okay,
that's not true.
I
don't believe that to be true.
I do.
Because
no.
It's a lot of men that's emotional, but you guys are more emotional. I can hit a woman and then still be friends with her afterwards.
So can I.
You can hit somebody. It's not a lot of women that
Okay,
can.
but let me tell you, but there's some men though.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna say there's some men who can't get it and it's real good.
And they crying.
And they crying. Okay?
That's true.
No, my girl in the club with another man. Oh my God.
First of all, I'm not your girl.
Okay.
We had a strictly
Sex with
platonic
benefits.
relationship.
And then why is it like we have an understanding. That's what I'm saying. I feel like men can't handle it. I really do feel that way. There's some guys that can portray that they can, but
I mean,
I feel like you really just have to know yourself. You really have to be
and a person you have to
like, cause for me, I can separate my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
If I know from jump that this is all this is gonna be, then I'll be like, boom, that's it.
Exactly.
But if it's like, so if I'm looking for more with you, then we need to have a discussion. Like I need to have a discussion, and I need you to be honest with me from jump, so that I can act accordingly. Because I know how to. Nah, this ain't that. This is just all it is. Nah, you out. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh my God, so this is your girlfriend? Like,
no, but I mean that's what it is. So why do you think if you can't answer, why do you think that some men do end up like, you know what I'm saying?
They probably underestimated the sex.
Okay.
Underestimated the woman value.
Okay.
You know, it's
Say it loud.
different. It's different.
Can you repeat it one more time for the
Underestimated the sex and the woman value.
And then you repeat it.
But I mean, it's definitely some men out there that can't handle it. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's both parties for sure. But I think women are more a woman to me.
We are emotional.
Y'all
We're the
very
nurturers,
emotional.
we're the
You know what I'm
givers,
saying?
you know?
Y'all not just.
We
I'm not gonna
burst
say
y'all
y'all,
out.
but a lot of women not just want to get their, you know, they self, their vagina, whatever you want to call it, just to anybody. I can hit 3 or 4 or 5 different women in a week and don't feel no way about it. But a woman, your average woman, because this is
Not the average.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of women that won't do that. So you have to have some
A lot
feelings
of women
involved.
this age.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of women that will, but your
There's some
average,
women out here
it's a lot of girls that would do it. Your woman won't do it. You know what I'm saying? They're not just giving anybody their shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I feel like you have to be emotional involved to have sex with somebody if you're a woman. Me and my men, my dogs can just run through them and be like, oh yeah, well,
Because
next.
you're runners.
You know what I'm saying? I don't do anything but.
So you said me and my niggas. We can run y'all ran through.
Me and
I know they gonna be laughing. They gonna see, yeah, that's my dog, right?
You know we can run through. Go ahead, shout them out.
He don't want to get nobody in trouble.
Relationships, we good.
Ooh.
You just spill all the tea.
I got a lot of friends. But
I hope they friends ain't watch this.
I mean, it's pros and cons.
I just feel like women are underestimated on how we can control our emotions.
Definitely,
I agree, too.
100%.
And I
agree.
feel
totally
like-
agree. I agree.
I feel like a lot of men are like, well, women can't handle the truth, or women can't do this, or women can't do that. Y'all have to realize what an adapting breed we are. You feel me?
Exactly, 110%.
So if I already know that this is what I'm dealing with, I'm going to act accordingly.
Of course,
And that's what it is. A lot of, like you said, a lot of men do underestimate women.
They do.
And I don't
We do.
know why, but it's just crazy because back then, maybe, yes, you know, years ago, but now women have to form this toughness of the skin now. We have to, unfortunately, be a man sometimes. And sometimes that man will be like, dang, like, doing like that? Like, I thought we was, no,
we
this
already
is what it
said
was. We already
no.
discussed it. And they just be shocked. Like, I'm the one that's supposed to be saying that, not
Right.
you. So they really do be shocked when, you know what I'm saying? That
And then they ask you, so you ever explored anything more with us? No.
No.
I mean,
No,
honestly,
sir.
this day and age, it's a lot of more soft men than it is women. I've witnessed that, but you know, me
They trying to
and
act
my
like they hard,
generation,
but they
of,
soft,
yeah, of
soft.
course, and we all got
Mr.
soft sides.
Soft.
You know what I'm saying? We all got
Ice
soft.
cream.
I mean, you know, that's just the nature of us. We have soft sides, and that's. they can
And
tell
it's
you, you know,
okay
and
to be
it's
your
okay.
soft
Right.
side,
Yeah,
but
for
don't
sure,
sit
for
up
sure.
there and act like, oh, I'm this and I'm that, and I
That's
can
why
do this.
rules have to be broken down and established when you first enter a situation, depending on what situation.
And
you know,
stick
what
to
you're
them.
doing. Right.
Don't
I
break
can't even say
them.
stick to them because you can have sex with someone and you keep having sex with somebody and it's growing and it's just y'all just having sex on a regular basis. You like, damn, you're gonna start feeling that person. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. But like, damn, well, this is just supposed to be just cordial sex, but she cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She everything I'm looking for, and I wasn't looking for it at the beginning, but everything I'm looking for.
So
she
is
got
this
herself
before
together.
y'all was just like having sex, or
Yeah,
did
I
y'all
mean, I
just
might have
start like
alright, so let's just say me and
you
the
was
girl.
cooking some breakfast, giving some juice?
Me and the girls talking. Me and the girls talking, and we decide, all right, let's just be fuck buddies. But then down the line, I see that she got her shit together. She got her own career, got a nice job, got a nice car. She take care of herself. You gonna start forming some feelings, just like you would if I got all my shit together. You wouldn't?
No.
I don't believe you.
I just
It
feel
all
like
depends on the situation. I'm gonna say that.
I can agree to or disagree with you.
I'm
If
gonna say that. It
there's
depends on
one
the
thing,
situation.
if it is good in the bedroom, okay, then you start opening your eyes a little bit. That little fogginess that was right there because you trying to block all that extra stuff out the way.
Cause you trying to get your nut off. Yep. Okay.
didn't say all that, but I'm just saying. No, it's like foggy. Then you like open your eyes. Okay, this. Okay, he got
So
that.
you're
He
not
got
gonna
this,
start
that,
feeling
third.
them?
I ain't gonna feel you unless you feeling me. That's
Well,
just
what
how
if
I
it's-
am.
what if it's
No,
neutral?
then
What
that's
if it's
not.
neutral?
Then
But you can't
no.
control that though.
Yes, you can.
Because you just having sex
I was
at
just-
first, but then you start.
Don't renege on me since all I was
But that's
saying.
not, but no, because
It's
if that's,
not.
but if you already have a mutual agreement that this is only sex, you're not going to start looking for those things because that's not,
You can't.
now
help
you're
yourself
setting
if you do, though.
expectations, now you're setting
You
like,
can't help yourself if you do though.
yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
If you have your emotions in check, you can.
A lot of women can't get. I don't feel like a lot of women can have their emotions in check. Once.
One right here.
One out of 100 people, and I don't think you can. I've known you long enough to be like, damn, this nigga got something.
We gonna go to the next question.
Everybody call me government for sure. I heard it slipping. Nigga, it's retarded.
Bro, I just.
Yeah, we gonna go to the next question.
It depends on the situation. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
So have either of you had a friends with benefits relationship, and how did it end?
I have.
We have all agreed we have.
So, you guys can go first. Okay, I'll go first. No, so yes, I have, and basically, it was him. He couldn't handle it no more, and it got to a point where it was just like, oh, I want to be with you. I'm not.
That ain't what we agreed.
Flag on the play, technical foul, all of that. That's not what we agreed upon, sir. This is not what I wanted to do, sir. I thought we came into this, that, and the third.
Understand.
And it's just one of them things where it's like, shoot, and there's been times where it benefited. You know, and it was like, okay, I call or text, you answer when I text, you text or call me, I respond back, and woo woo woo. You know? Now if you don't text, you're replaceable.
So I have a question then.
No, you can't. You're gonna answer yourself?
Well, yes, I have. But I have a question to what you're saying. Because it's like,
Don't
I don't
question
know.
me.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't question me.
Why? But I have a question.
I want to hear your.
Should I say the questions to the end?
No, you can ask me. You said to what I said.
Because I feel like once you feel like that person has feelings, why wouldn't it just be cut off?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, she said she
No, but you said you
weren't
sent a
actively
text.
listening.
You said you sent a text.
No, what I was in that situation. I was
The
describing
history of
the
it.
history of it. Like if I shoot
Oh,
you a
okay.
text, you shoot me a text.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
She
Oh, okay.
said she cut 'em off.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear yours though.
Right.
My what?
How you feel about the question?
Oh, yes. And
How did it end? Is it still going?
Go ahead, Lisa.
So you can say my number.
Okay.
It's Lisa Lee. Okay? I mean, I've had. Hello. I just feel like I've had one, and I mean it wasn't no ill feelings. It is.
Very hesitant.
Very hesitant.
Yeah.
He
Go
must be
ahead,
tuned
Lottie.
in.
Go ahead,
No, I
Lottie.
mean, yeah, of course I've had one.
Ooh,
I've
that
had
was
one.
2 times.
I didn't even turn it on. I didn't even.
Well, go ahead.
I've definitely had one, and I've had a few. To be honest, let's
Just be honest, yeah.
I've had a few. Some ended well, some ended great, but it's always a lesson learned that I took out of each one of them. You feel me? Like, all right, I can't do the same thing I can do with her or X, Y, and Z. And I've been the one on that end that fucking caught feelings. I ain't gonna see her lie. I've caught feelings, you know, but that's what I'm saying. You have to have an understanding of.
When you caught feelings, what happened? Did she dish you or did
No, we actually had the same kind of feelings and it worked out well, but I've been on that end to where I had to come first and be like, damn, this vagina is great. And you got your shit together, so you know what I'm saying? In a
This
nutshell,
vagina
like
is
shit, I'm
great.
feeling you. Like it's gotta be more than, you know, being safe buddies. But I've been on both ends of the stick. I've definitely caught feelings, and I've been the one that had feelings caught on to me, you know, so. You know, it's what it is.
You ain't caught feelings not one time.
I've
It's
had more than
full
one
of shit.
experience, but I haven't caught feelings.
It's a full of shit. I've known her long enough to say,
Sounds like full of shit.
No.
you've never caught feelings for anybody that you consider the fuck buddy.
No.
I mean, this is your. I'm not gonna bring back
I'm not here to live. Hey, this
Yeah.
is not a debate on your life,
Because
okay?
I stand firm in what I said. I said what I said, and no. The answer is no.
Okay, that's fine.
What are the pros and cons? Friends with benefits, relationship.
The pros is great sex.
Always. The time you wake up with that thing up, you call her. But I feel like it's more cons than pros.
It's
It's
definitely more
more
cons than pros.
for sure. That's the only pro I got.
That's the only pro I have.
That's the
Besides
only
being there
pro.
when I need you and fucking great sex.
It's like you answering when I call or text, like, "Hey, where you at?" Oh, I can go. Cool. Other than that, it's just like you have to worry about all the extra stuff that you may have to deal with on the opposite side of it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those situations where if, like you said, catching feelings, you see them out somewhere in the club and I can see you out and I can be, hey, simple night and just keep it moving.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot you a text. Who you over here with?
Right.
That's none of my business.
Who is
Right.
that?
Cause I'm gonna be out here dangling and doing my own thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody can't do that, and that's the biggest thing nowadays. Cause you got a lot of crazy men out here,
Mhm.
and definitely a lot of crazy women out here
Mhm.
that will do any and everything. Especially if the sex is good, they're gonna go above and beyond and do some crazy
For
stuff.
sure. Definitely.
And that's one of those situations. That's why there's a lot more cons when it comes to friends with benefits.
Mhm.
And sometimes you can't just do it with any and everybody either. Because you just kind of like, you have to research this person, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. He may have been in your circles. You know what I'm saying? Or just
Right,
anything.
right.
'Cause- Yeah, it's just one of those situations where it's just too many times.
Way too many times. Or shit, you might be, like I said earlier, you might be feeling somebody and you still having sex with that person. Now they feel like, oh, well, what she do better than me that you want to be with her for the long term, but you just
Yeah.
using me to have
'Cause you
sex.
start
Or
getting
even on that
feelings.
end, like, what if that nigga feel like that? Like, oh, that nigga is X, Y, and Z. You using me for dick, but you damn near X, Y, and Z. There's a lot of cons to it. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games until the cons start rolling in. And
Right.
at that point, I'd just honestly rather be in a relationship. You know, just
Exactly.
be honest.
What, like,
I would much rather be in a relationship.
Absolutely.
However,
That's a lot of
how you
people.
gotta
things,
play.
You know, it depends on
right.
your situation.
And
Cards
sometimes
not
it's a
like
lot of
that.
situationships out here, and I've been in plenty.
Yeah, me.
A lot of situationships, not of relationships.
what's the definition of a situationship though?
Situationship. Put my Wikipedia voice
Pronoun,
on.
noun.
This is the Urban Dictionary definition of it.
So basically, a situationship is you messing with this person. Of course, y'all sexually active. You know what I'm saying? Y'all spending a lot of time with one another. You doing stuff for them, they doing stuff for you. Y'all just ain't got that relation, this not that title.
Right.
You may get introduced. Yeah, this my girl. Yeah, this my dude. But y'all haven't established amongst yourselves because y'all so comfortable of what y'all are and what y'all doing.
Absolutely.
So if you introducing them as your man or your woman,
That's
isn't
'cause
that
you don't
low
want-
key establishing it?
No, because that's letting you know, like, that's me. But it ain't me. But
Right.
You better not try to, you know.
And that's basically you marking your territory.
Like, you know.
Like, hey,
But maybe y'all not.
But why wouldn't you make it a commitment then?
maybe
I don't know,
y'all
ask
want
the
it to
men.
be a commitment
ask the
right now.
woman.
You know what I'm saying?
Ask
Maybe y'all
me.
don't want it to be a commitment right
Maybe
now.
y'all
You know what I'm
comfortable
saying?
where
Maybe
y'all like it at.
comfortable with what y'all doing, but at the same time, I don't want that title.
But okay, so with the title not being there and it's a situationship, are the rules established like we only fucking with each other?
I'm gonna say my rule is respect me and I'm gonna respect you,
Basically.
and that's the only rule I
So
have.
is that like an unspoken rule or
It's
is
a spoken rule.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna tell her you respect
it
me,
is.
motherfucker.
I mean, no, like that's just
No,
what it
that's-
is. Like
that's
you
what it
gotta
is.
have respect for that person. Like if I'm like having sex with you, I trust that you're not about to be out here doing all this extra other stuff because I'm doing this, I'm doing
It's
that.
all about her level of respect. If you in a situationship and
Situationship.
and she decide to do something, just know it's gonna get done back to you, and you gotta be able to handle it. In a relationship, you do something to me, it's over. You feel me?
Is
But in
it?
the situation, it's
I'd
planned.
I'd
I mean,
rather
to
just
me-
be in a relationship because I feel like situationships are so many unspoken rules and
I
it's
mean,
just
but
it's a lot
that's
of
where-
gray areas and
It is, for
I need
sure.
my relationship to be black and white because I need
It is.
stability.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It is.
So like, what makes you guys like want to do like the friends with benefits? Like, how do you know if you like just out and about? Dang, she cold. I want to hit that. Then you find out it's good, or dang, he got some that day. It's like, how do you guys like establish, you know, the friends and benefits?
I think.
Or do you have to have recent history with this person?
Most of my friends with benefits have been recent history.
Same here. Yeah.
So
not
it's just
me.
like you not in nothing, I'm not in nothing. We've had sex before. You know it's good. I know it's good.
It just works out perfectly.
Yeah.
But then it's a danger to that too, because sometimes that, well, for me it has been, because like I said, you know, that person, you know, caught feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, we're not going down this road, sir. What are you doing?
But was it like was this a clear like this is?
Oh,
what is?
it was 110% clear understanding. Like we did a contract.
That's a little.
I mean,
Okay, I'm being extra.
That's a little excessive.
No, but for real, like you have to have a clear understanding set in the beginning what it is.
I was just about to say, you definitely gotta have an understanding of what it is, but it's a danger to that past history. Shit, I would rather fuck with somebody that I ain't never messed with before, because shit, let's just me and you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We cool. I've known you for the last 15 years of my life, so I know what type of woman you can be and what type of. That's gonna draw feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what your tough ass might be acting like, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna draw feelings in it. It's gonna bring some type of feelings. I'd rather meet Mary Jane on the fucking street and be like, damn, she look good. Let me hit that. And then if I decide to depart from her, it's easy to. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna.
But
I
that's
don't wanna
another
mess up
body.
a friendship.
No,
doing
that's
it, you know what I'm
true.
saying? Because
That's
that's how a lot of friendships is ruined. You know what I'm saying? You
But you
decide
gotta
to
know
have
what you
sex.
built for.
I mean, yeah, but a lot of people ain't built the same way. Me and you not built the same way. You know what I'm saying? I might be delivering
I'm built
110% dick. Great. Wee-wee. It's different, bro. It all depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? I would rather
I would rather
have friends
do.
with benefits with somebody that I don't know.
I
versus
would.
a friend.
I'd rather have friends with benefits with somebody that I do know. Now I'm wasting a body on Tom, Dick, and Harry, and I don't know if your dick is good.
You decided to do that when you
Lord,
fucking friends with benefits. I mean, that's
Who
some of
is
the,
Tom,
that's
Dick,
some of
and
the,
Harry?
what me say is wins and losses. You just took one of your losses. I mean, you
But I don't want to take that long. I don't want to have bad sex. Like, that's just not
nobody wants to have bad sex.
I can't go outside. Hey, Mary Jane, you look great. Come on.
Tom, Dick, Harry.
Yeah.
No.
Women can.
That's
but
nasty.
that's what I'm saying when I made my statement
I'm
earlier.
a saint.
Listen. You can. Women, you will be surprised how many women
Oh, you-
decide
I'm
to
not
be like,
surprised.
damn, I want to fuck this nigga. And they don't say nothing.
I say it all the time.
I don't want to do it. You know who you're gonna have sex with when
The
you
moment you
when you
see
first meet them. You're like, oh, I'm about to.
And it might not even be on the man's mind. You be already like,
I pointed out, I'm getting that right there. You see that man right there?
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
Hey,
I
yo,
want.
that shirt. Bird call and all, okay?
I'm gonna let it know. But do it mean I'm gonna do it right then and there?
No.
I'm
You always want
playing
to
the
present
scene.
yourself as a lady.
I'm playing the scenes like that. That's number one. I'm playing the scene.
You always want to present yourself as a lady at the end of the day, but we know what goes on in y'all mind.
Yeah, I know
Whether y'all don't think
And
we
I
do
know
or
what
not.
go on in y'all
I can look
minds.
at a woman and be like, she
Nasty.
won't be.
Talking about Mary
She
Jane
won't be.
on the street.
I'm just saying, you know, I can tell. I don't know about the next person. I can tell. I can look at somebody like, yeah, shorty, she won't be.
Yep.
You feel me?
You come here.
Yeah,
That's how you do it.
come here.
And
Look,
if a nigga ever summons me like that, I'm not.
that's why I ain't got no sex partner right now.
I ain't know
Now,
I got no sex partner.
you on camera.
Well, what was that?
I missed it too. Repeat
I
it.
forgot. I think it's just liquor.
comments on about this? Just anything. Y'all have anything else y'all want to say?
No question.
Be careful
My-
who you decide to have as your fucking sex partner too.
Yes.
It's a lot of bullshit going on around the world that you don't want to catch on.
Don't go to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
You don't know who the man is.
Shit, it's here in Detroit.
It
I
is.
mean, you ain't gotta go far. Just jump on
No,
the
for
plane.
sure.
And shit. You can go right next door to Papa Romano's. And
Papa Romano's.
Just be careful who you decide to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At the end of the day, friends with benefits, everybody can't
It's
handle
okay.
it. It's not for everybody, and that's
It's not for
fine.
everybody.
And there's not people that just truly solely want that relationship. And it's unfortunate some men and women, they kind of flicker with the person's brain a little bit to make it seem like it could be something.
That's
But
why
in
being
reality,
straight, you have to
be straightforward. Like you don't.
You gotta
Nowadays,
be
that's all people want is you to be straightforward with them.
Honesty
Be
is
honest.
key.
Let them know this is what I want. This is not what I want. If you do that, everything should be crystal clear and fine. But when you go into a situation and you just start doing all this extra little stuff, you're feeding this person brain. Oh well, maybe
Well,
it could
maybe
be
it's
someone
not
more
a
than
chance.
sex.
Yeah.
You may have a chance.
That's true.
Then you go out like you said. You see him with Mary Jane in the club or
And now
Tom,
you
Dick,
mad.
and Harry. You know.
Yes.
And you just sit out there and you get upset and you're like, well, I thought we had, but you didn't give them a clear understanding.
That's true.
So overall, moral of the story, don't have a friends with benefits if
honest.
you can't have it. Be honest with yourself and oneself,
Do what's best for your situation.
Yes. So I appreciate
Don't set
it.
any expectations.
Don't set them.
Don't set them. With your friends with benefits, don't set any expectations.
Yeah, I definitely got expectations going into a friend's.
I
I
have
want the sex to be amazing.
Okay, I'm talking about expectations as far as outside of
relationship
sex.
expect. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Duh.
You gotta holler at me.
I'm about to say it wasn't. I was like, you
I'm
got to
sorry,
say
I
it.
wasn't clear.
No,
I wasn't clear.
Clear about that one.
We-
Like,
okay,
Any
we got you
expectations
now.
outside of that.
We got you.
I just had to be said.
So, I appreciate, you guys coming on the
appreciate
show.
you for having
You
us.
know,
Really.
it's good talk. Tardo, can they follow you on your social media?
Retardo 313. Yeah, Retardo 313. All social media platforms.
Oh, okay. We already know, Jaleesa.
Lisa__Lee.
Yes, and of course, I'm So Extra, and I'm So Extra Radio 1. Stay tuned for when we come back with our next show. And I also want to shout out the Danny Perry, aka Top Notch Dresses, for the beautiful tresses that I have in my hair. Seductive bundles. All right. So catch y'all next time. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.